Hello everyone, welcome back to the Zulcron Sports YouTube channel. You join me down on my old local marks of Easington Colliery with Matty. I've met up with Matty for a session. He's came to me a couple of times, so I'm coming to him a couple of times. It's about a 40-minute drive down to here. Used to be a 5-minute walk. Matty's got a rod in the water already, first cast. And I am just about to chuck out my first cast, so I've got a nice Joe Morrison cartwing. I've got my winter supply now. Seaglow short shank Cantaros and a short shank Chinook, I think that is. Sorry, a Cantaro Chinook, whatever you call them. 70-pound hook length, 100-pound rig body, 7-ounce grip lead, and I've got my XT light and my Shimano Techniums. Carp and squid to go out first. Yeah, not sure what tonight's going to bring. We've got a nice northeasterly pushing in, turning southeasterly later on. Small block tides. It's a 2.3 metre low water this morning, I should say. Yeah, it is currently about 3:30 in the morning. Low tides at around 5ish. If there's any fish here, we should get into them from the off, realistically. And if there's none, then we'll be on the bike and searching for them around these coral beaches, or rocks, I should say. Yes, so let's get on with it. I'll quickly show you where Matty is now, and I will get my first bait in the water. Cheers. There's Matty on the end of the rock there. I'm about to join him in a minute. It is brutal out here. It's pissing down, sideways rain, but we're giving it a go. First cast, first fish, little 39 centimetre codling. Fell to the squid and cartwing. So, good start. Matty got hung up with the fish and lost it. So the fish are definitely here. These ones are the best for eating. The fillet is just a nice size, and they're also got brand new meat in them, which is nice and fresh. So if I get a couple more of these this size, I'm going to take them, just because I find these ones are the best for eating. And why not? The size, 39 centimetres. Aye, I'll take it. Hopefully there's a couple of bigger ones about as well. Cheers. So then, as you can see, the sun is now up. It's been really slow. I had a fish first cast. We've had bites. We're probably on our 5th or 6th cast now. I think so, yeah. We've been here a couple of hours maybe. Like I said, there's been slow and steady bites, but they're just not coming back in our hands. We're trying. We're going to move on to a high water mark once this floods over the top of the rocks. Not sure where yet, but we're just going to assess the situation and go from there, really. But I'm stealing Matty's coffee. Thank you. And hopefully we'll bring you back with a fish. Well, I must say, I am quite disappointed with this morning session so far. It looks absolutely prime for a couple of codling as well. Got a lot of confused water, loads of colour in the water as usual. And yeah, it's just not produced. But like I said, we've got mega block tides to 3.8 metre high and a 2.3 metre low, so there's barely any movement between the tides, which could have a massive part to play on the fish actually moving in. But hopefully I'll bring us back for the fish. You may have noticed that we have moved marks. Low water wasn't too kind to us. The first cast I got a little one that I did eventually return because he was just sat in a rock pool wanting to get out, so I just let him out because I felt sorry for him. Matty had a fair few bites, I had a fair few bites, just none of them coming back. Potentially little codling or coalies or something like that. We've moved up onto the cliff tops, as you can probably tell. We're not feeling too hopeful. There's a lovely sea running, but it's the tides that's cutting us off. 3.8 metre high and 2.3 metre low, so there's not very much difference between the tides and movement. The only thing we've got going for us is obviously the sea state, which is a nice northeasterly swell pushing in. And the wind has died quite nice as well, so we're able to get it let out quite nicely. But we got fresh worm, carp, razor, peeler crab, blacks, all that sort of stuff. So we're armed with the right bait. If there is a cod there, it should take it. But it hasn't been enjoyable so far because we were getting battered by the rain this morning, weren't we, Matty? It was absolutely brutal. It was coming down sideways. Felt like a 20-25 mile per hour southeasterly was coming in, wind-wise. The swell's pushing from the northeasterly where it was blowing yesterday. But it just wasn't enjoyable this morning. Matty's saying it looked absolutely perfect as well for down there, which it did. Once we seen the daylight and we seen what we were actually fishing into, it looked absolutely prime. And we've had fish in sort of them conditions before as well, so normally we favour the small tides for low waters as it holds the water a bit more, but no idea, they're just not here at the moment, so I will keep trying anyway. Well, I hope you can now hear me. Matty thought I was joking. I thought I had a little fish on. Don't get us wrong, it is small. But it's definitely size. It's probably bigger than the last one as well. I'll take this one home for me tea. Oh, here, come close with that. Matty's just, sorry mate. Matty's just made us aware of that.
Well,
that's been munched by something, hasn't it? Or do you think it's a...
big growth or something?
Oh, I don't...
Maybe it's had one of them lampreys on.
Maybe it's had a fucking... something or other on it there. I don't know, it doesn't really look like a bite, that does. It looks like a wound. As in a spot. As in a spot that I've got on my face at the minute. Hey, that was on a tiny bit, that was that tiny little cartwing.
Front size, wasn't it?
Aye.
Alright, we should beat the blank again.
2-0.
Right, don't remind us.
Matty's into a small fish, he said. He said he had it skimming across the top of the water and a seagull went for it. Must be small, it's not even bending the XT light. Oh, there we go. Oh, a little bit of a bend now. You just be careful, mate. A whiting? How the bloody hell is there a whiting? Haven't seen whiting here for years.
Stewie's been caught out with his pants down, quite literally. Going for a wee, as they do. Time it either getting your flask of coffee out, or you need to go to the toilet, and I think the cod just know, don't they? Reduce the distance from where we were casting. That seems to be paying off. We know the ground's a bit rougher closer in. Second cast for Stewie where he's just sort of gone about 60-70 yards. It's producing fish. Codling there.
So, I was in the middle of having a little wee. Matthew informed me I was getting a bite.
That one's
almost took me bloody rod out the stand and I had to just grab it.
That one's covered in cysts as well.
Is it?
Other side.
Aye. It's full head.
Aye.
That's not off the cliff either. I know
Nah,
people probably think that's off the cliff. I doubt it is.
Definitely not.
Never seen them coming up like this before, have we?
Nah. Fish off loads of cliffs without that happening.
Fully bleeding. Small baits close in it doing the damage today for sure.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I mean, we spent half the time smashing them out of range, haven't we? With small worm baits.
Yeah, I said maybe putting them 60-70 yards, 80 yards maybe, and
it's worked.
big
So,
crowd.
little overhead logs off the front of there. They're in the rough stuff. But hopefully we can get a couple more out. Me and Matty came on here with the mentality of jump up on top of the cliff where we've been casting and absolutely mully the bait out as far as we can with single worm and stuff. However, we were getting absolutely diddly squat. So me and Matty were talking about it, just plopping one in. I plopped one in. That was probably a slightly smaller bait than that, wasn't it, Matty?
Yeah, I think it was a bit smaller.
It was quite a bit smaller, to be honest.
Didn't have any salad on it either.
Didn't have none of the salad on it either. Fish aren't herbivores. And yeah, I plopped one in, got the fish with the massive cyst on first cast in close. Then I thought, oh, why not put another one in close? Then I got another one. Right, little size 4 hooks and a little, I think it's a size 4 Chinook style that I had in my match kit for my army stuff, so for my army angling champs. I thought I've been catching fish down there on small baits all week. I'll stick some small bait out here and see how they go. And to be honest, they paid off. So Matty's now following suit. He's dropped one in close as well. Small bait, smaller hooks. And we'll see how we go. We're starting to pick up the fish now that we've located them. But they're not out of range. Well, not out of my max range anyway. Or Matty's, because rods would literally sat doing absolutely nothing. So, but yeah, just a pulley pennel as usual, as I showed you earlier. I think 100-pound rig bodies. This one's actually got a splashdown on it because of my match fishing. Like I said, I was fishing clean ground, so I've just stuck a little rotten bottom smiley on it, and yeah, made it a rough ground rig. Spot on, it's doing the damage, so can't complain too much. But yes, bring us back if I get another one. Another one in short, and I've caught a cute little stumpy one. It's obviously had a growth deformity. He'd have probably been about £2 if he had an extra couple of inches on him, wouldn't he, Matty?
Oh, easy.
Bloody hell. I hope you can see that, but I hope it comes out on camera all right. Yeah. Seen a lot of these lately. Well, not lately, in the past couple of years, I should say. Little stumpy cod. But aye. Get him back to fight another day. Aye. Straight in the snags. Oh, I've got a bite. Closer to putting that. Lovely fresh rod. My next cast going out. I don't know whether you can see that or not. A little bit razor, plus all the little fresh blacks. So as you just seen in the previous clip, me and Matty, I was filming Matty have a bite. I looked up above my head and my rod tip was almost giving us a little head massage. But Matty's fish is definitely slightly bigger. Yeah, I'll give him that one.
Not by much, like.
But we had a queue. Obviously he was reeling his in, and tight. I was just sat waiting for him to get his up so I could get mine up. But
tight, isn't it?
It's a very white cod mine, nice fresh runs. Matty's is
slightly darker.
Slightly darker, but pretty much fresh run.
Both on the cart, weren't they?
Aye, both on small cart wing baits. Aye, we're just literally lobbing it 50-60 yards. Tried range, no good. 50-60 yards, bob on. Must be sat in the kelp. Aye. But aye, happy with this one.
Aye, go for the panner.
Aye. We're eating well.
Aye, next baiting for the edible peeler. I'm one of Joe Morrison's cart wings. Nice and messy. Hopefully pull another condom out.
Then, second to last cast's out there now. And last cast is in my hand. Half a cart wing and a full common peeler crab. Fingers crossed. Well, that's us done for another session. It's been a long one, to be fair, hasn't it?
Yeah, early doors.
Brutal this morning, sideways, wind and rain. One fish over low water, came on here, I had another 4 out. One undersized, the rest just size, and on about £2 or so. And Matty had one probably just over £2 or so.
Yeah, but just £2 just over.
Yeah, very hard day, but I've just lost a bit of fish there on the last cast, but it's the nature of the beast when you're fishing cliffs and stuff. So is what it is. We're gonna go get these filleted, get home, and see you in the next one. Thank you all for watching. See you later.